Yeah, I'm Reverend Pepper Deals. I'm here doing. I'm doing. Actually, I'm talking to the great old, basically, one of my disciples, disciplined, and she going through some things. She just made a statement stating that I was talking about the men that came before who were supposed to be great leaders, right? And we're here separating, the ones that was really no good from the one that was good, lukewarm, whatever. Everybody has something in their intentions, I hope, but it's not about what they intended to do; it's what they did. So we were talking about Martin Luther King Jr., right? Okay, and basically, and she made a statement saying that he cheated on his wife, right? And I said, in the realm of things, right, a man can never cheat on a woman. This is why. A woman, first of all, the womb man, she is so, this is her realm. She can look at a man and come, period. But that's not spoken about because these are the things that they don't say. So it's not on the books that if she, well, it does say something in the scripture if you look at somebody that you already sinned, you know. But that's true. These women be sinning, but the word sin is not a bad word. The word sin, that means that you're a deity. And the word love is that means you fell off of your status of deity and now you're using your emotions by way of your intellect or by way of fake intellect or your programming to do for others other than your immediate responsibility, which is your creation, which is your children. Now, I may be going too fast for some of y'all, but some others, then they'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we're going to let her say a little something. And the fact that I said that all women, there's no such thing as a man cheating. In the real part of the world. Now, as far as capitalistic society, a way of controlling, there is a way. Now, what would you say about that, great?
Well, number one, let me just say that that's a secret. We can look at that's one of the secrets.
That's
we
the
can look at
the
somebody
sacred.
and
That's
feel
the sacred. Okay, the secret is sacred. But go ahead.
it's a sacred unknown that's known only to the womb man. But we can, and ladies, we can do that. We can look at someone and feel all warm and toasty and cozy inside, and then it won't be revealed except to us. But I said Martin Luther King. Well, and you came out and spoke about it and commented on it before I could finish the train of thought. In essence, that's what they said, that
right.
He had liaisons away from the coupling that he had with
right.
him.
The institutional way of this type of society. But if he was in the Sudan, which is the original plan, right? That wouldn't be considered to be cheating.
It's not taught over here so prevalent as it is in Sudan and in other areas. So
right.
in the I blurted out, and I do know that there are some individuals, or there are some sects or SECTS that do that as a common practice, as a common thing, or as a way of life.
Well,
but I know that.
Right.
I know that if Claretta did not know.
Well, I think that Claretta also knew things that she didn't say. Also,
she was very, very polite. She was a bold woman. She was brave. She was all that. She was a role model. She was and is a role model.
Let me say this about that too. Okay, now Claretta, what she did, she sat with many presidents.
Yeah.
Right? She ate with them. She was considered to be a deity, regardless. Now, did she share that knowledge on how to be a deity? Or did she tell? Right. Okay, so they get no props. There's only one great on the planet. And there was only one great that basically is going to get the credit. And we're going to erase all the lies that's been told by everyone, because the Elohim Society is taking all lanes to the planet. Nobody's getting no credit for this dumb mess that y'all in. You see, nobody's getting no credit, and we're gonna erase the lies of man. And when the women don't speak up, that means that they are living the lies of man, and
They
that's
are.
just as
They are
bad.
contributing to the
Thank you. They're attributing
overspread
to
of the lie.
the lies, right? So it's all good. So, like I said, I was saying about Dr. Martin Luther King, right? From different point of views, they used him and they put him in the position to be God. Okay, he didn't know, and when he found out, he did what he did, and that was all good for him. Now, the dream of the American dream, that's still on the wrong side of the board, because no one can conquer America. They only can think they conquered America, and they can teach people through the schooling system, which is the programming system, that America is United States America. America is Brazil. America is Central America, Mexico, Guatemala. America is Canada, Hawaii, all the Cuba, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. I mean, all this is America. So the things that people say America and United States of America is a total different thing. And when we start getting out the natural way, niggas is gonna fuck. They gonna screw, and that's nature. You cannot stop nature. Now, what they have done, they have put toys out where women are sticking all kind of things up in there. And what's happening, they think is good. They got some glass ones. They got some plastic. The plastic ones, right, they leave millimeters of the plastic up in them, and that starts what you call eradicated cells. That starts outbursts and growths of fibroids. All kinds of things that's happening, upset your what they would call the hormones, and your the level of what you would call the chemical level in the body, upsetting it. So it's a lot of traps that women, because they have confined to the rules of the Europeans in America, they do things that's not natural. Now, a woman with a woman, that's natural. Before men, right, women used to create on their own without man. That's hard to think about, and if because I'm not in your ear and you're not one of my disciplined students, you will never be able to conceive that. But like I will still let you know that women created it sexually by themselves, and they created back to themselves. When man started to come in the picture, that was what they would call a deformation, a different form, and it was used, right, to rule them as a protection, and that was done by what we call the angels in biblical books, and Anarchy in Sumerian times, and the Elohim in the Hebrews writing. So there's a lot of things that this this setting don't know, because what happens is that you're going to school and programmed to be a servant. Servant, a servant, instead of a savant, savant. Now, if you look up the word savant, savant, when I say B, it's really the you, but we have to follow them, but knowingly we know better. That's what we call overstanding and not understanding. Understanding is the way they toss it to you. Overstanding is you having knowledge of your true self, and then seeing what they're doing, or you become the dictionary. You become the definitionary of defining what is real and what is not real, what they put in the game, what they try to alter, what they try to translate, things of that nature. When we're talking about, get back to the subject, talking about Martin Luther King, right? And what he did, he catapulted us into a society that we're still fighting to regain ourselves. And like I said, the other guy, what's his name, Malcolm X, he had another theory. And the word theories from the word theos. Theos means deity. And that's what I said. The hoes are the deities. You are a deity. And this has been brought to you by the Hoes and the Pimp Church. Gotta go.